Hey guys, welcome back to No Kitchen Name. It's me, Ella. Today I am doing a yarn review. I was contacted by KnitPal, which is a yarn company who sells yarn through Amazon, and they asked if I wanted to try out some of their yarn and kind of review it for you guys and share, what I make with it, and also offer you guys a coupon code. So I am going to go ahead and do the logistics part of it. Is they did give me a coupon code, and it is right here. It is, I'll pop it up on the screen. It'll also be down below in the description box. It is EllaCHXL15, and you can use that to get 15% off of your purchase of this yarn I'm about to show you, either the 1-pack or the 4-pack. And there'll be an Amazon link that I'm going to link down below for you to directly click into, and it's valid from May 5th, which is already over, through August 5th, 2026. But anyways, I'm going to share with you the yarn. They have a few different yarns on their Amazon, so they let me go and pick out which ones I wanted. And they do have like other size yarns, but I was looking more for like a plushy type yarn because that's what I do mostly, is make plushy type things. So I found that they do have a plushy-ish brand. It's more like a velvet brand. But anyways, I got it. So let's go through it. These are the two colors I picked out. They have multiple colors of this yarn. So I haven't even opened it yet, as you can see. So this is called KnitPal. I think it's Chanelique, like unique mixed with Chanel. Extra large, super bulky Chanel yarn. It says it's the softest ever, and it's perfect for amigurumis and plushies. Of course, my phone decides to go off as soon as I start recording. Let me turn my sound off. Okay, I'm going to open this real quick. I'm going to mute the microphone so that it's not so crinkly. Okay, I always try to edit out those crinkles because I know it really bothers some people. I actually am the opposite of that, and I enjoy those opening sounds. It's like an ASMR type thing, but I know some people hate it. So anyways, here's the two colors I picked out up close. This one is called Spring Green. Does it have it on the package? I remember it's called Spring Green. I don't think it does. Let me look really good because sometimes I overlook things like that. Okay, I know this one's Spring Green, and this one's called Cocoa Dust. And I picked out this color because it's like a variegated brown. I thought this would be good for chickens, and I do have that chicken festival coming up. And I picked out this one, Spring Green, because I thought this would be good for frogs and turtles, and pretty much anything is good in green. It's like green and yellow. So yeah, so first impressions. Okay, first impressions is, it says it's a size 6 yarn. And my very first impression is that's not 100% true. As you can see, that's actually quite thin. Let's see here. Let's grab that size 6 yarn. This is a Bernat Blanket, which is a size 6. Hold on. Whoop. Hold on, I need some slack. Hold them together there. As you can see, it is ever so slightly thinner. So that's okay. Sometimes size 6 yarns are not always the big fluffy ones. As to me, there's definitely a spectrum there when it comes to size 6. So it can be on either side of the spectrum, closer to a 5 or closer to a 7. And this is probably definitely closer to a 5. I would say. It almost looks thinner, like a perfect chunky top thin. And let's see here. Let's get the end over here. Okay, it does come off. Any yarn will if you pick at it. And it does look like it's the kind that's on thread. I don't know if you can see that. It's on thread. And now let's get a little bit of slack here. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's pretty strong. At least this ball is. I had to really work on that. I don't think that would break easy if I was trying to pull a circle. That's pretty strong yarn. It did break, but it kind of hurt. But anyways, let's see what the ball band says. Okay, so this is what the front of the ball band looks like. And then it's got the standard information. Is that upside down? So let's see here. It says that it's 3.5 ounces, which is 100 grams, 88 yards, or 80 meters, 100% polyester. It's made in China. Are they both made in China? Because I know sometimes it varies by color. It says it's a super bulky 6. And it does say to use a 9mm. If I use a 9mm hook with this, it would be holy moly. For me, I'm probably going to have to use like a 5mm, or I might be able to get away with 6mm, but probably a 5 or 5.5. So anyways, this is my first impressions of it. It is quite soft. It does feel more like a velvety chenille than it does like a blanket type yarn. I mean, it is a chenille. It does say chenille. It feels really soft. Both of them do. I don't know. My first impression is okay. It is thin. It is a little bit thinner than I was hoping it would be, but that's okay. You know, we'll figure it out. So now my mission is to make some stuff with these two yarns. So this video is probably going to be filmed over the course of a few days. This is just the introduction, me showing it to you. But so I'm going to sit down and make some stuff with these yarns, and then I'll share it with you, and you know, get my final judgments for that. So far the takeaway is it's soft, it's strong, it is a little sheddy when you pull on it, you know, but most any chenille yarn will do that. But it is a little bit on the thinner side of a 6, I would say. Definitely a thinner 6. But I really do like these two colors that I picked out. I think this would be perfect for chickens, and it would be good for like dinosaurs. And the green is good for so many things. I love green variegated yarns. I picked this out specifically thinking about frogs, but so many other things would be nice. That you could even put them together to make a turtle or something. But I do have 4 skeins of each of them. So that's 88 times 4 for both of them yards. So I should be able to make some pretty decent projects out of these. And then I will share with you the process of me making those projects and any of my thoughts and comments towards the end of that. So let's roll on into the next clips. Okay, so it's been a little while since I started this video, and I wanted to come back on here and share with you my final thoughts. So here are the two yarns again. And you know what? It was a pretty good experience. I'm going to show you the things I made with them. I will say that even though it is marketed as a size 6, it's definitely smaller. I had to go down a few hook sizes to make it to where it wouldn't wholly. Because I'm used to, usually with a size 6 yarn I can use a 6mm hook, but for these ones I had to go down. Some of them I went down to a 5mm hook, and some of them actually went down to a 4.5mm hook, just to prevent holes. But I did make some cute things, so I wanted to share with you what I made. So first I made this little mouse. These are free patterns, I will link them all below. So he's made with the brown. And then with the brown I also made a caterpillar. It's so cute. I love the variation of the color. And then with the green and the brown I made a little turtle. It's so cute. And then with just the green I made a leggy frog, a little one, a mini leggy frog. And a caterpillar. I love the way the colors worked up on both the caterpillars. It does a good job of showing all the color, I think. And then I decided to hold it double to make it thicker, to see if I could make a bigger plushie with it held double. And I made a Tilly the Toad. So I did hold the green yarn double, and it did really well. It's definitely denser though than like if you use a blanket yarn. It's just it's more like a velvet yarn, like a chenille velvet yarn. It's I don't know how to describe it unless you have a lot of experience with it. They're kind of like a denser yarn, like they're not as squishy and soft to the touch. This is still very soft, but it's just not squishy. It's just a denser material. But I think it turned out really well. I really enjoyed working with this yarn. The only negative for me was that it was a lot thinner than a 6. I mean, if they wrap, you know, I know they measure it by wrapping it around the thing, and however many loops it is the weight that it is. But I just feel like this is like cutting it close to the 6. This is definitely a very small 6. But I did enjoy it, and it is in really pretty colorways. The 2 that I got are really pretty. And they have a whole variety of other colors that I'm sure are just as beautiful. The reason I picked brown and green is because I thought that they would do better for that kind of animals that I make. But I could definitely see making dragons and stuff out of the multicolor ones and stuff. And the bright colors and stuff would be so pretty. So I do think it's a pretty good yarn. So I think you should go check it out if you're interested. Obviously, don't go buy it just because I'm telling you to. You know, go judge for yourself. I will leave the link down below, and there's a coupon code to get a discount. So if you do check it out, I would love to see what you make with it. So feel free to share with me pictures here, either here on the YouTube community page, or via email, or on the Facebook group, which is always linked down below. I would love to see what you guys make and what colors you get if you do purchase it. And thank you so much to the company for sending me some yarn to try out. It was a lot of fun to get to try it out. And I still have a bunch. Let's see here. I think I used a whole ball of the green and some. And I used most of a brown ball. So I still have like 5.5 balls of yarn left to play with. So I'll be making more stuff for that to come. So stay tuned to check those out. And check out the link down below if you want to. And I'll see you guys in the video. Bye guys.